breathing now.
Number 4, education should and must facilitate the journey of finding your element or finding your purpose. With the education system as it is, following after the manufacturing system, the conveyor belt itself allows for little movement. It allows for little flexibility, and unfortunately the opportunities and the experiences that are accorded to our children are very narrowly defined to what was deemed important in the era of industrial era. So there is very little or even no exposure to real life hands-on problems, of being able to solve and explore the things that we as adults take for granted. So people fall off the end of the conveyor belt not knowing what to do with themselves, not knowing where to go, what to do, and they will often end up in courses or university where they will spend years of their time and tens or thousands of dollars trying to work out what's on the inside of them, and to realize that they probably don't want to do that anyway. Our journey towards finding what's on the inside of us should begin as early as possible. We need to give our children exposure to that hands-on, real-life experiences where they actually can touch and feel and see what it is like to pursue certain careers or to solve certain types of problems. So that at the end of their education system, because of the exposure that they've had, they understand what their talents are, what their gifts are, what their skills are, and where they could possibly use them to benefit the earth. My husband is case in point. He went through the schooling system, was labelled a failure, and he got to the end working in a factory packing Weet-Bix. Now that was not his calling, yet he did not know what else to do with himself. But thankfully he had a friend who had a flatmate, and she was studying architecture, and he found himself wanting to go over to their place just to see her progress in her assignments. Now, he realised that there was something in him that yearned for the design world and yearned to be involved in that. So he took himself off to TAFE and completed a 2-year diploma, and has set up his own company and run very successfully in the world of architecture, and is passionately involved in that world and has found his purpose and his calling. But unfortunately that exposure to that world was not afforded to him at the time he went through school, as design wasn't seen to be something that was relevant.